hello, it's me, and we've got a massive semi update, and it's also an update in addition of quite a few trailers as well. So, this is the T-Series, but it's a cab over, and not modded, because there is quite a few modded cab over T-Series. And it's got a tank on the back, that also isn't modded, and it's generally updated. I'd say it is also quite similar to a Wentworth 5000 series mod in some ways, because that basically was just a bit of a facelift and update of the T-Series. Like those blinker lights at the front there, I'm not sure if you can see where I'm pointing, but those ones, they're on the Wentworth 5000 series, which I guys because I was driving it recently. And generally, this update's really cool. I think it's just something being really needed for a while. And while people have wanted it, it genuinely is just good to have. Like, in the other vehicle I'll be showing you in a few minutes, there's some stuff where it's just like, really, this should have been added, but it hasn't. Also, some of the stuff, like if I just show you, you see the windshield here? The windscreen in a T-Series would normally just break like normal glass if it was hit. But with the new update, it breaks like windshield glass for literally every other vehicle in the game. In other words, it doesn't actually break and it just cracks. Also, the front bit is the same. It's making quite a racket. I've turned the game volume down a bit as well because it was really annoying me. It's quite loud. So yeah, so I've repainted this T-Series tanker blue. I also quite like the little bits in the doors there. Oh, I've disabled the trailer air supply. That was supposed to be breaking good stuff, but I guess not. There you go, I'll take the hinges off instead. And you can see the little corner of the door, the glass bit breaks. And I think just having a little corner door bit's cool. Just because that's me, like how I quite like it. And also, I have 5 full post-it notes to read. So yeah, it's genuinely a large update. And Beam has had quite a lot of large updates recently, which I really applaud the developers for. So, my pen was not working to start with, so I stopped doing new pen, but for now, I don't actually know what I'm going to hit. I should probably make sure I do. Oh, just a wall. Yeah. So, oh, that was a rubbish camera angle. I guess you could I'm on. Oh, actually, you can see the rear wheels still sort of accelerating. And yeah, of course, there's the angle, which is under the cab since the cab over. One problem I have realised is I'm not sure if these lights break. Oh my gosh, I swear they have more detail than they used to. What? I didn't click that. Like, oh, they fall off. That's actually quite cool. I didn't know that. Oh yeah, and because it's a cab over, similar to a cab over version of the Wentworth 5000 series, which is actually a separate mod but by the same person. There's no hood camera, there's just straight into the interior camera. And also look at the interior. It's quite difficult when I show you, not difficult, it's different. You can see all the lights and high beams are shown. All that stuff. So that it was actually teased that there's going to be quite a lot of like new frame and stuff options for the T-Series. And actually, if I do go into the part selector, you can see that there's actually a separate front and rear frame slot. And also, there was some sort of fixed bug where, like, if you had a simplified traffic body or like an auxiliary debug content body, it wouldn't show correctly, like in the parts menu. Also, the parts menu has been like completely revamped, like the parts and files. And also in the tuning menu, if you edit something, you can reset separate file, like separate bits. instead of having to reset the entire tune, which will definitely be useful and save some time for some people. And in fact, there's 48 frame combinations with different configs and quite a lot of different sleeper stuff now, which is good because Beam was just so lacking in sleepers before. There's compression braking, which seems basically like engine braking, like use the engine to brake, which is, and then there's also a slidable fifth wheel thing, which is, I don't know, interesting or something. There's also better pumping and pneumatic simulation. There's also physical mirrors, is what they're called, which for some reason I found aren't working, maybe because of my settings or something, but you can actually see the interior of your vehicle, only for the T-Series, but you can see the interior of your vehicle if you're on the T-Series, and I guess have different graphic settings or something. I couldn't find any different mirrors in the parts menu, so I'm guessing it must be that. Well, I guess it's again. Right, it's not on 5 at least. Which is just a really good thing. You can see the insides of vehicles. People also wanted that for a while. There's also, mentioning the containers, there's a container trailer, a frameless dump trailer, and a dolly pintle hitch thing, which the pintle hitch is actually this bit on the end here, I believe. And it means you can create a road train, which is very cool. There has been mods for it, but official implementations and all that stuff. That would not be pleasant. Which has a single or a double axle with a fixed tongue, and the container trailer that I was saying about, it has scissor wire and pneumatic rocker, which you can either change in the tuning menu or real time, and it can be 20 foot or 40 foot. And I am actually going to show it you later. And there's also can have a standard wide or 2 or 3 axle. I think that's the container trailer. I don't actually know. Oh wait, no, that's the frameless dump trailer. One post-it note down, lol. I just said lol, that was good. Anyway, you know, being all modern is cool. You could like and subscribe if you want. So, now also the extended rollback, the cargo box, and the flatbed upfits have been made longer, for more realistic for a Class 8 semi vehicle. And cement mixer upfit is only in the parts menu now. It has no config temporarily while that's being revamped. The dry van, shipping container, and tanker, oh my gosh, that bridge, they have all been updated a bit, and the tanker trailer gets a 20 feet version and more load options, I'm pretty sure. Well, that one's quite a good impact. You can sort of see, well, if it wasn't sort of stuck in as much, you can see the damage to the tanker. It's as far as I can tell, it's basically the same as the normal tanker trailer. Again, the rear axles, yeah, they're different now. You can't just sort of pull one wheel off, both of them come off. Yeah, something isn't right in the cab. There's also a roof box for all vehicles. It just goes on the roof rack that you can have. Also, the 800 series and the K series have had retuned handling, and the Blue Book has had like some sort of glitches where like the vehicle just implodes with certain part combinations in it. Oh, this is pretty interesting. The Julie H series has had wheels being powered even after breaking off it. And the Piccolina and ST Rock Basher have been fixed for the GLTF Exporter, which is just some generic stuff. And then the drive and trailer and load weights. Yeah, the drive and trailer and its loads had the weights reduced to be more realistic. And also the crates in it have generic textures, unless you apply a Tasty Cola texture now, so you don't have to have just Tasty Cola crates, unless you get mods, which you can have more. There's also a 52-foot version and a single axle 28-foot version. And if I post it down, and I'm trying to reach across and pick up another one, this probably won't end up well for my worry. Well, for my driving skills, which means, yeah, my driving skills are not going to be on point today. They also changed the pin location on the drive and trailer so that the shorter T series, so like the shorter T series or ones with sleeper cabs, that it doesn't like hit the cab up too much. And also changed the bogey position so you can apparently adjust in real time, which I've not tried to be honest, but it sounds interesting also. Also, the Beam Industries livery was changed to Think Industries, like the Wendover sort of super cop one. There's also a pintle hit on the. Oh, that's my feet sound. Oh, just bouncy one. Yeah. Oh, that's good. And then a parrot, and then the tanker trailer has had the rear suspension to work, and also has a pintle hit. My slow-mo didn't enable that. What's down here? Oh, some water. Brilliant. And the container has had a gooseneck bump in its front half, so it doesn't clip on the container trailer, because that's sort of what it's designed for, you know. The name would suggest that. Couplers, there's also couplers, so you can attach container tray, so you can attach. Whoa, this is some really slow water. Wait, or it's because it might be actually because my trailer's full of not actually anything in it. Like, it's just an empty trailer. So yeah, you can attach the containers, like containers that have been in the game for a while now together with couplers so they can, like, not fall off when they're on the, like, container trailer. And there's also 20-foot tanks, like 20-foot tanks with openable lids. Traffic cars have also been simplified more. Oh, no. Oh, I'm not making that. No, I broke the wheel. I didn't break some of the glass somehow, though. Yeah, traffic cars have also been simplified, apparently. Like, I'm guessing they've been simplified more. And, said that. There's obviously been optimization. And when I said that they reworked the power swap system earlier, it's apparently for more simplified cars in future, whatever that means. And then also some invisible parts on vehicles have been fixed, which is my third post-it note, and I might get this video done in like under half an hour. What is that? Oh, I bet it's a drag strip. Oh, I should probably start braking. I should probably start braking. Don't fall over. Actually, do fall over because that'd be funny. Okay, no, I didn't make you fall over. I could have, but I didn't want to. Just being kind. Okay, AI will also go on and off, like, when the wait no. I dropped my post-it note. On West Coast USA is also being continued to be updated. It has a new fuel station, a new fuel station, a commercial garage, updated police station. The port has been improved, and the fuel prices are dynamic too, which is really cool. And also in career mode, the fuel prices for maps will, like when you're buying fuel in career mode, which isn't actually on the display, but is like when you're buying it, will be in the like local amount. For instance, on American maps, it would probably be gallons and probably liters on maps that aren't American, like Italy, if you're buying fuel in career mode, which has had quite a few updates. And there's also been 20-foot container props put into West Coast USA, which they probably should do to the port bit on industrial site as well, now I think about it. They also improved the mini-map for out-of-bounds areas and borders, specifically on West Coast USA apparently, because I don't, yeah. And also West Coast USA, East Coast USA, and West Coast USA, East Coast USA, Hirochi Raceway and Grid Map have had bug fixes. And you can also like trigger couplers apparently without leaving the vehicle like they're attached to, or something like that. Yeah, and AI will go on and off, like will get like go off a highway on an off ramp, then go back onto it straight away, less often now. And VR has also had quite a few updates. The resolution can be changed in it. The camera position, like, has been, in certain instances, has been fixed. Timers have been added to old missions, and a few minor issues in those old missions have been fixed. Quite a lot of old missions have been updated by the sounds of it. Also, career mode that I was talking about earlier has insurance now, and you can look on the, I believe the proper, like the actual patch information for this. Not, well, the actual update information, I mean. So, there's different companies, and then you pay every certain number of kilometers, and the amount that you pay can change based on multiple things. You can choose how many kilometers you pay, which is very cool, definitely realistic. And oh, that was big brain. Okay. And you know what? Before I go on to this final post bit, because I've done my fourth now, I'll show you the vehicle I've been talking about. I've been talking about this lorry. There we go. I'm definitely speaking right. This is the lorry I was talking about. As you can see, it's not got that middle bit, and this is one of the things I was talking about. You can go between the sleeper and the lorry without, like, there's no wall here, which is definitely good. Oh gosh. And there is also a door there, and I've driven off a cliff. And this is the container trailer. I'll just let this go down the hill before I show it to you. And this is actually the default version of the T series now, but I thought, gosh, it was quite different and quite cool, so like even has a paint design and a sleeper for the default version. It's not the most base model version, but it's still a default version. So yeah, I'll let this go down the hill for a bit of space as well. And the container trailer has like an open bit, because that's apparently popular in America because it's a bit lighter. That's why it's been added and why it looks like that. And it does actually have a dolly hitch. Yeah, I think that's what it is on the end. Ooh, they're moving. It does have a dolly hitch on the end. And this, which is empty. And, well, it wouldn't have stuff on the inside, but it's empty. And I'm pretty sure you can open it as well. Maybe. Or maybe that's for the one of the other ones, but yeah, I think we can open it. Oh. So, yeah, I'm not sure if you can open this one. But yeah, yeah, I have had quite a few problems attaching this, to be honest. Yeah, it has a dolly hitch here, but you can also have another one of these back here instead of that dolly hitch, and I think it also needs to have a longer this bit as well. There's also some stuff like air filters, I believe. Also, look, there's a little Tyrannus petrol station statue here, which is cool. And this, of course, isn't the cab over version. It still has the see-through bit in the door and stuff. And let's continue with my post-it. On the insurance again, you get rewards for having no claims, which you can also see a bit more on. There's only 2, but still. There's also delivery. You can do. Oh, yeah, this is not going. Oh, this is not going well. You know, interestingly, this vehicle actually starts in lower 2 on the transfer case, and I'm pretty sure it's something like it might actually be all-wheel drive T-Series, but I don't honestly know. Oh, apparently H2 and L2 aren't actually like high and low gear if you look at the top left still. Because it does have a front difference and a rear difference. That could mean front rear and rear rear. So, the end delivery, they can have different sizes of cargo, which I think might mean the cargo box I was talking was added earlier. And there's also a new painting menu, which is really cool because you can have faded paint and stuff if you drive your vehicle for a long time in the new updates to career mode, and faded paint based on how many miles you've driven. Oh, this is the bad thing. Repaired and new panel has, I forgot what it said, but like they're slightly different somehow. You can like choose to have them either like repainted or not when you have your vehicle repaired by an insurance company. And apparently the vehicle selector opens 3 times quicker, but since I only have this one mod on this map currently, I can't really tell you, but I really hope it is, because that is something that's been really annoying recently. How long it's taken the vehicle selector to open with how many mods I have. Because when I don't have all these mods open, it's like, oh, that's gonna hit over there. And you know, I was actually quite cool. And also the broken orbit camera when uncoupling trailers and 3 cameras being fixed. And I said that. Like on the the paint menu that I was talking about. Oh, the paint menu I was talking about earlier is actually like career mode specific paint menu, but this one is dynamic decals. It can change your decals and have different layers, which you can read up more on. I think that's in the actual patch notes, not like the other patch notes, like the one that I'd say most people read. There's more condensed ones. Oh my gosh. I've already flipped my trailer once going down this and test. Oh, you know what? Actually break. Oh my. I shouldn't have said anything. Also, like EV battery saves when you save it from this menu, like a vehicle like this would, and like the fuel tanks, if you've emptied them a bit, like not in the tuning menu, the battery will save like a normal fuel tank would. Also, the fuel tanks I'm pretty sure have changed volume now, because there's a 370 litre one, and then this one which is 500 litres. But I'm pretty sure it used to be 450 litres was either the main one or the only one. So I think that's different. And then also there's many new like stands that I think are basically T-series and trailer sounds, but still. And that is all my post-it notes, so, well, I've covered quite a lot of stuff. I've not really covered the driving in the vehicles too much, which is a bit sad, but, well, there are T-series. It drives like a lorry, you would have guessed. And what else do I have to say, really? I'll drive this vehicle around. In fact, I'll go back onto this vehicle, because I've not really driven this vehicle, other than just crashing it straight away. There's that one, I at least drove on that little road bit up there. So, thanks for watching and stuff. I'll go when I've driven this a little bit, which will be a sec. We'll get maybe 26 minutes or so, and a half. Yeah, it does drive like a lorry. It does have a central diff, so central rear, I'm pretty sure it means. Yeah, it drives like a lorry. And, oh, that was my fault, it was accelerating. Yeah, it is about what you'd expect. It's cool, everything basically in the new update's good. There's nothing really I've noticed I don't like. There's a few things, I guess, not that spring to mind immediately, like something obscure. I think there's with the T-series here. So, bye. Oh look, it's actually in the cab. That's actually quite nice. So, goodbye.